Okay, it's day 2 of Reading Festival. I'm here with Bare Hands. How are you?
Great, yeah. Thanks for having us in.
It was all down to me, obviously.
Great. Yeah, good decision.
Yeah, I know. So how are you feeling? Are you feeling raring to go, or are you a bit tired? What's the general vibe in camp today?
No, we're rested. We had yesterday off. We drove here from Germany. We did some club shows in Germany, stayed at a hotel in London, and I'm ready to go, baby.
So you had the shower to start. You're feeling fresh. Good breakfast?
No, I didn't eat anything for breakfast, but that's a tradition, so it's fine.
No, that's a bad rule to have.
No, that's for athletes. Yeah, that's not for people like us.
Not doing that here, are we? Okay, so do you have sleepless nights ahead of a big festival date like this, or do you not have any increased nerve levels?
Maybe back in the day, maybe like the first couple, but this year we've done a lot of festivals, and it's normalizing quickly.
Do you find by the end of festival season everything is perfect, you've polished it, you're at the top of your game, or do you get to the point where we're tired, we let things go a bit, we're a bit rusty?
Oh, no, I mean, I don't know about festival season, but after every tour, I feel like we're a machine and top of our game. And then, we don't play for like a week and everything falls apart.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you get like on autopilot and then you kind of forget how to do it for a bit?
Nah, autopilot is where you want to be, really, because then when you're on autopilot, then you can like experiment and pay attention to other things as opposed to like what fret your fingers are on the guitar, and so we love getting deep into a tour and getting tighter, more secure with stuff.
Do you find when you play songs over and over, you kind of lose the meaning of them because you're on autopilot, or do you still feel what you felt when you wrote it every time you perform it?
To me, personally, it gets muted, and then you rediscover it some days. He's the one singing. What do you think?
Yeah, it's dependent on the show. That can certainly happen with shows over and over and over and over again, but sometimes then you just have a great show and the crowd is really into stuff, and then it makes, breathes new life into the songs again, so you always hope for something like that.
And now you've been to some more glamorous locations in Reading. You've played festivals like Coachella, I think, haven't you? So do you prefer like the glamorous side, or do you feel like more at home in a sweaty tent and like mud and stuff like that? What's more suited to you?
They're both good. We came from punk rock roots, played in a punk band for a very long time, so we're used to the dirty thing. The luxury clean thing is kind of a novelty, which
also,
is great.
You don't want to come to Reading and play like a fancy festival. You want to come to the UK and play.
Have it get muddy.
Yeah, it's like eating a local cuisine. We gotta like get into it.
What is Reading local cuisine?
You tell me. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't mean the local cuisine. I don't know. Bangers and mash. What do you guys do here?
Yeah, good call. Yeah. Do that. Have you hit catering yet? Have you had an explore? You don't know what's cooking?
I'm not going to eat anything until after we play.
Oh, just in case regurgitation.
Yeah, it just doesn't work very well for me. Yeah.
Now, after you've done a gig, do you go to each other, that was awesome, and you're in a good mood, or do you just leave it? You don't comment or review on how well you did?
We have a band rule about not talking about the show the day of, because, emotions are running high. So, we always try to leave it for at least the next day if you have some kind of note or a complaint with an individual member. Just take the night, sleep on it, chill out a little bit, and then usually things go over much smoother.
Well, good luck for tomorrow then when you have the chat. That'll be interesting, won't it?
Thank you. Yeah. Thanks so much.
Now, who are you hoping to catch while you're here? Do you kind of scout about for future tour buddies and stuff while you're here?
No, it's a good idea.
Wow, we never thought of that. Yeah. No, I mean, Arctic Monkeys, obviously, Queens of the Stone Age, Cage the Elephant.
You toured with them, didn't you?
Yeah, we did some American dates with them, and they're a great band, so we're looking forward to seeing them again, catching up.
Yeah. And now, are there any heroes or legends that are going to make you go weak at the knees if you bump into them?
Nope.
Pretty cool. You just play it cool.
Way too cool for that.
I can tell.
How about you?
Yeah, who would you be the most excited to interview?
Well, they're not here, but Deftones I'd really like.
You know what? Me too. If I could chat with Shino, I would be psyched.
But Cross is on the lineup, but I haven't been able to penetrate the press team yet, so that's the goal.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. Need it, I think. Now, are you game for some random questions from the bum bag?
Sure.
Yeah, okay, delve into the fanny pack, and so to speak. I hope you pick a good one. Yeah, one each, that's good. Oh, you picked a blank?
I have a blank one. Oh my god.
Say anything you want.
Scrabble, I can say anything. Our record Distraction just came out last week in the UK. Check it out.
Look at this question.
Okay, read it.
If you had to replace your frontman/woman with another,
Oh, interesting.
who would it be? I don't know. St. Vincent, I like a lot.
She's much prettier than me.
Yeah, and God knows we need that.
Yeah, St. Vincent.
Yeah, let's go with that. Or Danny Brown.
Danny Brown.
Right, you get an actual question now.
Really?
Yeah. You look scared by this.
If you had to hire a hype man woman, who would you pick?
St. Vincent, Danny Brown.
St. Vincent or Danny Brown? No, I think I would,
That's cheating.
Well, my friend back in Brooklyn, Ashok Kundablu, has already had a great career as a hype man, and I would love to hire him if we had the money.
I hope he's watching this.
This one's for you, Dap.
Oh yeah. Oh, this has been happening all weekend. I'm invisible, kind of. Right.
If you could join another
Oh,
band,
nice. I wouldn't. I'm just kidding.
It's nice though.
I would like to be in Phoenix. I'd love to be French.
What? Just so you're quite suave and exotic.
Yeah, being French would be so cool. Yeah, being American is so dull.
Do you think? See, I'd love to be American.
Really?
I know, it's always the grass is always greener, you know.
No, I've never been to New York. Can you? I know.
You're
Idiot.
romanticizing it, though.
Yeah, it's all about movies for me, isn't it? That's the problem.
It's a
It
good
is
town.
kind of like the movies. Yeah, no, you would love it. Everyone who goes there loves it. You know, it's impossible not to.
What do you feel about London? Do you remember the first time you played in London?
Yeah, no, it's amazing. The first time I ever went to London was with Bare Hands to play, and you know, it was a totally new experience, revelatory. You know, people were so kind and excited to see an American band. It was great.
And are you always aware that there's a lot of industry folk at London dates watching you? And does that affect how you perform? Or
Yeah, that can make things more tense, certainly. But you know, now that we have like a team in place with a label and a manager that we love, and you know, the stress is a little less.
now Hayley, who's your publicist, I believe she's known some of you guys for quite a few years.
Yeah.
From other bands and stuff.
She's our close friend.
Yeah, she's our number one fan and friend, and helped us out so much over the years. She almost worked with our rhythm section's old hardcore band, so they've known her for like literally a decade or more. We probably got to know her about 7 years ago, but she is the best.
She knows a lot about the industry, so she knows what she's doing.
She's been around.
She's our Sherpa.
Yeah.
Now, are you very picky about who you work with and your team? Do they have to be people that you kind of gel with, that have the same thought processes as you?
Yeah, I think that's important. Either they have to gel with you, or they have to be so powerful that it doesn't matter.
That's a nice way of looking at it. Now, plans for 2015? Have you got like a checklist of things you want to achieve?
We're gonna write. We're gonna write a lot, and probably keep playing shows. We're like touring for the rest of the year. Hopefully we'll have like a week or two in our apartments at home.
Yeah.
Just to like, you know, have some space.
Although I think we're coming back to the UK early next year, I heard.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is your first UK release, isn't it? The album.
Yeah, we put out a single before with Two Pure Singles Club, but this is our first LP out in the UK.
Do you feel like we're getting you? We get what you're doing, and it's, you know, we're responding the way you hoped.
I hope so.
I'm not sure yet. Yeah, it's too early.
Are you like hunting in the search things of Twitter and YouTube, or do you just avoid that like the plague?
The internet doesn't work for us around here.
Yeah, I haven't turned my phone on since the whole time I've been in Europe, so I have no idea.
Isn't that freeing when you can do that in a way? Switch off.
I love it. Yeah, you know, no one is calling me that I know of. I mean, people might be calling, but I don't know.
Probably not, though.
Probably not.
It's full ignorance. It's great sometimes.
Love it.
Have a great rest of the day.
Great. Thank you
Thanks for talking to me. And bye. Thanks so
Cool,
much.
of course.